Welcome in, ladies. First, I will show you my own weight loss transformation to display why I'm even qualified to talk about this. Since this transformation in 2017 to 2018, I've been able to build muscle, keep the fat off, and just as importantly, maintain my physique for the last 8 years. Now, if I'm being totally transparent, I could have lost the weight years sooner had I known about these 3 myths that I'm going to share with you all today. So grab your notebooks and let's begin with women's weight loss myth number 1. Myth number 1, you need to exercise, run on the treadmill, or be in the gym for hours every day to burn fat and keep it off. This is so false, it almost hurts me. In all honesty, it is 80% food and only about 20% exercise that affects weight loss. Now, to be clear, that doesn't mean you only need to exercise 20% of the time, or in other words, only 1 day out of the week. What it means is your exercise will only reflect 20% of your weight loss, whereas the food you eat will fuel about 80% of your weight loss. Now, if you've been following me for some time, you've probably heard me say food is medicine. Anything you put into your body is either feeding dis-ease or fighting it, which means any food you eat is either feeding fat or providing proper nutrition for steady weight loss or weight maintenance, if that is your goal. We'll talk more about food later in this video, but I do want to make it clear that despite exercise not being the number 1 catalyst for weight loss, it does come with many benefits. As a women's alchemy, fitness coach, and certified yoga instructor, I cannot stress how much the benefits of exercise extend far beyond weight loss. A few examples include muscle gain. Did you know your muscles burn fat even when you're resting? Yes, that means the more muscle you have, the more calories you'll burn, even when you're sleeping. Exercise also strengthens your bones, which is especially important for women over 30 because as we age, we begin to lose an astounding amount of our bone density, losing bone faster than our bodies are creating it, and this can lead to osteoporosis and other health problems. Weight loss doesn't look so promising when your bones are breaking and you can't sit up straight. Now, exercise is also great for your mental health and a wonderful way to keep you motivated and disciplined along your weight loss journey. I could go on and on about why exercise is a game changer, but I'll save that for another video. So if you take one thing from myth number 1, let it be that what you are fueling your body with has a far greater impact on your weight loss than exercise alone. Which brings me to myth number 2. You need to avoid eating carbs at all costs. In my late teens and early 20s, I used to think I had to cut carbs to lose weight. While this did work, it always left me feeling hungry, tired, and honestly, I looked thin, but not in shape. I think the term they use is skinny fat. I also would gain the weight right back the minute I started consuming carbs again. Let this be a lesson here. Do not fear carbs. As long as they aren't processed carbs, they are exactly what your body needs to fuel yourself for exercise, weight loss, and long-term weight loss maintenance. It's really the processed carbs you need to watch out for. So a good rule of thumb I like to use is if the carbs are already cooked, yet they can sit on a shelf for weeks on end without expiring, it's probably not good for you. This does not, however, include uncooked grains that can store well for quite some time, or even freshly baked breads that go bad in 1 to 2 days. Those carbs are your friend, unless, of course, you suffer from a gluten intolerance, but once again, that's an entirely different video. You really want to make the base of your meals whole foods, such as quinoa, farro, steel-cut oats. Even baked potatoes aren't the enemy. We just want to avoid fried. Pair those healthy bases with a wide variety of vegetables and healthy fats, such as avocados, nuts, and seeds, and you'll be seeing results in no time. Not just in how you look, but how you feel. When you join my one-on-one body transformation coaching program, I offer easy but delicious recipes that you can make at home with an easy-to-follow grocery store guide. See the link in the pinned comment and description to learn more. I saw the real-time effect food had when working as a postpartum doula. I would prepare nourishing whole foods from home for my doula clients to aid in their recovery and womb healing postpartum. It is true, what you fuel your body with, much like a car, has a direct effect on how it runs, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Avoiding carbs is not sustainable long-term, and I'm assuming that most of you want long-term weight loss, not a quick fix or a fad diet that can have more unintended consequences than benefits. We live in a society that glorifies instant gratification, but when it comes to losing weight and keeping it off, there is no overnight fix. I made a video last week about why you've been lied to about feminine energy, the soft life, and attracting your goals. I use the example of weight loss there. I'll link that video above if it interests you. Now, it may not be popular YouTube advice, and it sure isn't sexy to hear, but in all honesty, it is in you taking inspired action that will lead you to your desired reality, or in this case, your fitness or body goals. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe so you stay up to date on all new videos. Now let's talk about the final myth. Myth number 3, you need to starve yourself. Being in a caloric deficit is what promotes weight loss. However, this does not mean eating so little you can barely keep your eyes open or you're drooling over everyone else's meals. You shouldn't feel in lack. If you're doing it right, you should feel full, satiated, and energized to conduct your normal daily activities and stick to your workout plan. The key here is replacing those old processed junk foods, fried foods, and empty calories with the whole grains and whole plant foods we discussed earlier. So instead of those greasy fries from your favorite diner, you make baked fries, baked yams, or sweet potatoes at home. It's also not about never having a delicious cookie again. It's about baking and making a lot of your favorite foods at home so you know exactly what's in it. And in doing this, you'll cut out a lot of the unhealthy oils that restaurants and fast food establishments use, which can be full of unhealthy, empty calories. For example, if you love the greasy chili from up the street, instead, try soaking some lentils in the morning. Place them in your fridge while you're at work, and then drain, rinse, and cook them later with all of your favorite spices. It will be so delicious and filling. You'll have the whole family asking how you made such a delicious meal. Now, if you made it this far in the video, comment, "I am ready to transform my body." I made a short earlier this week sharing 3 other women's weight loss myths. I will link that above as well. And if you really are ready to transform your body, see the pinned comment to schedule your coaching consult call to see if we're a good fit to work together and to achieve your body transformation goals. Remember, there are many forms of wealth, and good health should always be at the top of your list. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Let me know in the comments which myth resonated most with you and what's been your experience with weight loss. Remember, motivation is fleeting, but a healthy lifestyle is forever. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
You know it.